Hello. We came for a major event in Project Neuro Club. I'll just be getting the basic searches out of the way. Any fairy pulls? Or spirits, rather. That's not many. Hmm. %, pen. I think the other one is better. Yeah, that's fine. Can only pick 2. Maybe I don't use this one. Cause I want something for Antonina. This one I need for Fresnel. I'll figure it out later. But some free story leveling up. Me? I need 2 more. Here's Biome. And then Rintaro. Oh, and Abigail.
正しい訓練を受けた軍用犬は戦場で重要な役割を果たすのよ。
Here you are. Raising Rintaro and Diane, and then I should be ready. How do you spell Hyo and kill me? Oh, I did not realize I'd cut him off.
Cloud 世界よ、マグラシアよ、震えるがいい。 クラウド世界
It's
よ
so ecstatic.
マグラシアよ震えるがいい世界を支配するのはこの俺だクラウド世界よ
Saying it, it's still in
マ
my
グ
head.
ラシアよ震えるがいい世界を支配するのはこの俺だクラウド世界よマグラシアよ
Oops, I overraised him.
世界を支配するのはこの俺だ
What? That sucks. In that case, I'll raise Fresnel too. There you go. He's too busy focused on his laugh. He really does like
コントを作
laughing.
り出し世界の支配構造を崩壊させる時が来た
Jeez. I wonder how his throat keeps up with that. Really sounds like he's straining up.
コントを作り出し世界の支配構造を崩壊させる時が来た
I'm gonna look at what he's saying afterwards.
コントを作り出し世界の支配構造を崩壊させる時が来たコントを作り出し世界の支配構造を崩壊させる時が来た
Let's turn my AC, it's hot in here. Okay. Now, what do you say for your potential breakthrough?
クラウド世界よ
The world is
Mag-
mine. Man, actually, it's fine. I'm oathing him anyways. I need to look up his name. Expected of my comrade. Very well. I shall accept this token of spirit, and from today on, we shall no longer be comrades, but soul comrades. Also, most importantly, please accept my gift as well. This lab member 00X. The X stands for unknown. And also, my promise to you. No matter which world line it might be in, the future gadget lab will always have a place for you. And no matter how the world lines shift, I will always remember you. L. Sai. Kongu. Both you and him. Oh. There you go. Good enough. Oh. I can't think of a name for him then. Maybe it's just Rintaro. Oh, Okarin. That's a good one. Yeah, unfortunately 12 characters is... or 10 is not long enough. Comrade's a good one. Okay, what else do we need to do? There's Diane. Surely I would need one of these. Actually, I can see Suyoi using one. I'll do one more. One more. Okay, well... guess we'll just have this one. Oh, wait. I should have that in Fresnel. Surely I have other things as good as that one, right? There we go. Connection 1 and Connection 2 for Rintaro. And look for some 1 blocks to give him. Oh, perfect. Okay, good enough. Okay, looks good. Diane.
Good
one.
塗装の音色がより心地よくなりました。塗装の音色がより心地よくなりました。
Gotta make sure to not mistake this time. Don't have an excuse to ruin my organization.
今この時こそ私の演奏を聴いていただけますか？今この時こそ私の演奏を聴いていただけますか？
Finish their line.
今この時こそ私の演奏を聴いていただけますか？
Does she always go up there?
今この時こそ私の演奏を聴いていただけますか？
Seems like a yes. I'm gonna see. Raise these. Armor. I'll only need armor 2. I'll only be able to get armor 2. I'll do this just so I can remember. I need a few more fragments. I could also just buy them. I have a ton of neurokits to burn. How many is it? 13? That's not so bad. Okay. Now I just need some filler algos on her in case I want to use Uranus. Oh, I equipped the same one. 1, 2, 3. I mainly just care about crit rate. Where do I have... Oh? We need a 1 block. There. Okay, now she should have 100% uptime. Okay, let's begin. That's not the right event. I watched the cinematic. I don't think I've watched it in full yet. Unfortunately, the achievements at the bottom are kind of ruining it. Hubble's face. I'll save it till after. I am not reading that. I'm not that curious. I'm curious. Seems pretty big. And there wasn't one on the map before. No mention of this place as well. I just realized the text is so small. In the event logo this time. normal mission stuff. Normal event things. The vessel's losing speed. Engines 1 and 2 are offline. The thruster systems are offline. Warning. Incoming asteroid detected at 12 o'clock. Range 40. Evade immediately. Damn it. The planet's gravity well has us. Oh no. We can't evade. Banish the mist with starlight gun. Starboard cannon ready. Reaction 12 o'clock. Range 40. Fire! Seems like we're thrown into it right away. The asteroid is obliterated by a beam of light and shatters into countless smaller fragments, which are then consumed by the roiling energy around them, disintegrated into nothing but space dust. The twinkling of stars slowly dims in the vast void, becoming a sea of chaos. Interesting use of tracks. This is from Paradise. Approaching the system target point at high speed. Energy touchdown program is ready. Hubble, we're going to make an emergency landing. Yes, I am ready. Do as I said before and fear not. The target is before us, and the stars will guide us there. This is no time for messing around. Fresnel takes a deep breath and takes a look at the control stick she's holding. The bright red alerts on the screen are urging her to take this chance and put everything onto it. We can only fire the retro rockets once. If we fail, we'll end up as specks of dust in space. I trust you, Fresnel. Hubble puts a hand around Fresnel's, gripping the control stick with her as though she's trying to comfort him. No matter what happens, we made it this far. Let's just hope that the stars are protecting us like you said. Retro rocket systems on standby. Executing emergency touchdown program. Fresnel keeps a close eye on the control terminal's readings. Counting down. 5. Fresnel glances at Hubble beside her, and she is greeted with Hubble's smile. Now, that's not how you count down. There is a tremendous shudder, followed by the ear-piercing sound of tortured metal and a nigh unbearable weight across their bodies. With all the thrusters firing at full force in reverse, the spaceship slowly rises inside its atmospheric accent corridor, tracing a vivid line across the sky. Well, we're safe for now. I hope I won't have to go through that again. But that's the only way you can see this kind of scenery. Don't you want to look at it, Fresnel? Hubble undoes her seatbelt and takes a long, unbound, low-G steps over the observation window. This is... Fresnel looks outside the window where Hubble is gazing. The galaxy drifts further and further away, and the stars gradually dim until the only thing visible are lost specks of space dust floating in the silent void. How could this... It looks just like the death of the universe. By which you mean the end of the universe that comes when the energy needed to sustain motion of life completely runs out, right? Fresnel, do you think death really is the end of the universe? Well, there'll be nothing left by then. with the stars and planets before us? I don't think so. It's true that everything will be gone, but even the heat death might not be necessarily be the death of the universe. Perhaps everything will come together again in a singularity of utmost heat before triggering a new Big Bang. And thus the universe will be born again, and it will continue to exist. And so, the universe will be reborn endlessly, bringing forth new stars, which in turn give rise to new life. It is a mystery that leaves room for endless speculation, also one with infinite depths to plumb. That is the universe which is always called to us. Can you guess who taught me that? The professor? One second. It was my friends before I joined Project Neuro Club. They were all astronaut dolls, so they always had interesting perspectives on things. Perhaps you'll be able to meet them soon, Fresnel. Hubble looks up into the fathomless void. Her eyes are filled with longing, as though she's seen something inside it. If possible, I'd love to see space for real. Even if we can't do it now, I'm sure that we'll eventually head there someday. After the system alert, the environment around them suddenly changes. Simulation terminated. Fresnel, Hubble, are you guys okay? Croak, what are you doing here? Malfunctions during a simulation are really bad. I first terminated the sim ahead of time. Good thing you two are safe. When the darkness swallowed us, we are guided by the stars, and thus we found the dawn within the darkness. I might try to make some of their voice higher pitched, so my voice has range to calm down with. I wasn't something with wrong ahead of time, and she steered us to the safe space station on the edge of the simulation zone so we could escape. So, how did the spacecraft handle? It's certainly fast enough, but its power is a little lacking when performing orbital maneuvers. Croak enters Fresnel's control data into a terminal, and sends the test data from now to both of them. Well, I send the test data back to your terminals. You can check it to see where the malfunction in the sim occurred, Hubble. Hubble? Well, what's going on? Is there anything wrong with your test data? No, not at all. She looks extremely guilty. Upon hearing Fresnel mention the test data, Hubble takes a step back. Her eyes seem furtive, as if she's avoiding something. Let me see. There seems to be a slight difference in movement speed under low G conditions. Your neuroclat data storage seems to have grown by 3% since last month's diagnostic. Really? Care to tell us why, Hubble? It's nothing. Must have been a system error or something. Oh, really? Rissa moves behind Hubble and pokes her side. Aye, it tickles. That's up, we'll have to resort to harsher measures. Okay, I'll talk. They're a bit more touchy than I thought they would be. It might be because Choke released a new line of Starry Sky chocolates, and Zentressy began cooking new dishes, and Cascadia Rabbit making me a few really delicious drinks. And so my neural card capacity went over the benchmark by a little. And so a little. It won't affect the collection of test data, so don't worry. Maybe the test malfunction might have something to do with it. The difference is pretty obvious when you compare the results with the data left with the engineering department from the 4. In any case, you two should head down to the engineering department. You've gotten it ready. Gotten what ready? Inside the Oasis engineering department, in front of spacecraft OAS-1702. Another simulation? Or is this the actual spaceship? Is this the spaceship we'll be using for our mission? It looks just like the one in the simulation. Oh, yes, it's got Crook's signature style all over it. You got that right. Huh? Professor? Crook said there were issues with the simulation, so I came over to take a look. You mean you're not here to give us a mission? Why is my throat giving way? You're not here to give us a mission? A mission? Mission? Something's wrong with my throat, but I can't tell what. I might have to cut Fresnel's voice. Someone's. Some main character. I was more concerned about your safety. Handling down a mission is purely incidental. The cosmos have finally extended us an invitation. It's been a while since Antonina found the signals of those lost dolls in the Yutian sector. But like I said before, there's been no further response from there thus far. Xinghuan and Yuan. Are they the friends of yours that you're talking about, Hubble? Indeed. I once helped them construct a simulated universe in the Yutian sector. I'm guessing that's why they returned to the space once again. I think those feel more comfortable. I'll be sticking to higher pitch voices for Hubble and Fresnel. The Yutian sector has never established relations with other sectors from the start. Even the traders can get there. It's very possible that Yutian has no idea what's going on in Magricia's pool. Or worse, they might have been infected by entropy. Simulated universe, huh? Interesting. So it's a sector that's been closed off from the rest of the Magrici. Interesting. Well, we can't rule out that possibility just yet. We need to make contact with Juta and Asa and bring our friends home. Yutian's technology and resources far exceed those of the Oasis. Hopefully we can use this chance to forge an alliance with them. That said, the most important thing is still having everyone come back safely. Understood. The shining stars will ultimately return to the skies where they belong. I'll bring Hubble back safely. Now then, allow me to introduce the spacecraft the engineering department has been working on in preparation for this mission, the OAS-1702. Fresnel tries the joystick. Its resistance feels reassuringly similar to the one in the simulation. It's just like the one in the sim. Well, We sync data between both sides after each test to ensure the training sessions will feel exactly like controlling a real thing. Earhart also punched your data into the navigation system. It'll help set up the most suitable control method for you. At last, Earhart's navigation system will finally see use in the place where it is most needed. No problem with the control console. I'm confident I can handle it even if we have to switch to manual mode. If you switch to manual mode, make sure you keep the vessel's power under the control. The Oasis 1702 is equipped with 3 experimental operant ion drives. With a price of 6 hours operating on low power mode, the vessel's thrusters can be pushed beyond their normal limits for 10 minutes. Naturally, it's called the X-Arm system, after the one in the middle suit. Okay. By the way, Oasis 1702's official name is the Crimson Destroyer? Am I saying that right? A medieval knight warhorse.
Destrier.
Destrier. As nerdy as ever, Crow. Here we go again. Rook just transforms in Mega Taco mode. Wow, Rook is one of the stars. We're drawn to the skies after all. Crow, these weapons on. I look towards the stern of the vessel, where several pieces of machinery have been attached. They're covered by a canvas drop cloth and seem at a place in the surroundings. Of particular note is a very long gun barrel. It seems to be some kind of heavy cannon. And Israel's self-defense weapons for the spacecraft. It's the big gun we shot during the training set. This is the first time I've seen an operating beam that could take out an asteroid of that size in one shot. I modified the gun's internals so it's useful. Or useful whenever it's attached to the ship or when you're in the exoskeleton. It's way more agile than before. Naturally, it also has 5 times the output of the previous model. While anthropic activity has settled down a little recently, it's good to have insurance policy. We won't be able to give you any further assistance for this mission. It's best to be prepared for the worst. Oh, yes. I've got something else I want to give you. Crookson's series of operation manuals to Hubble and Fresnel's terminals. I prepared these manuals for you. Although the handling should be identical to the sim, I've got a few contingency programs set up just in case. We'll be setting out in 2 days. Even with the vessel's entrance and the Oasis launching field, reaching the geoton sector will take some time. Can't be helped since geoton is so special. Come to Hubble's previous experience in the Cosmos sector. Those with the proper training will have a hard time moving around on there. Even though I'm not much better than an amateur, frankly speaking, neither one of us actually qualified to go with there's Hubble herself. Fresnel, thank you for going with me. Well, of course I had to go. What would happen if you spaced out in geoton and never came back? How could that be? The stars belong in the heavens, but I belong in the Oasis. Well, it feels like it's gonna be a long, long trip. I'll have to trouble you around your home way from home over the next few days. Yes, I'm sure you'll love it, Fresnel.
混沌なる悪意を感じる。
Okay, I'm gonna be... Oh, wait, never mind, there's Ava. The stars shall return to their place, and the path towards Utah shall be paved with golden light. I missed that one. I thought it meant to click on it. The spaceship is equipped with special weaponry that can be used in combat. Let's take a look what it's capable of. Interesting.
混沌なる悪意を感じる。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
I assume that's all. I'll mute up and go help someone in the Miracle Hub channel.
作戦完了だね。ガラスレンズの調整完了。任務達成。混沌なる悪意を感じる。光は決して遮られはしない。ガラスレンズの調整完了。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。混沌なる悪意を感じる。任務達成。作戦完了だね。
20 hours later, the Shutian sector. Aboard the Oasis 1702. Hubble? Why do I feel like that's an acronym? OAS is Oasis. 1702. ILOZ? ZOLI? Maybe they're just random numbers. Maybe it's DOZ. I have a feeling there's some meaning in this. Or maybe Croak just nerd named it. Hubble stands quietly in front of a window, staring out into the deep void of space. Hubble, would you like to take part in the construction of the Shirtan sector during the beta phase of Project Miracle? I think you'd like it very much. Shirtan sector? Is that a sector that simulates outer space? Yep. While we can't go into space in reality because of the collapse particle clouds, we can still create a universe within our reach on the cloud server. Huh. Is it no stars like these? had stories like this surrounding them. Pretty interesting. Still, these are just astronomical theories. Many things about the stars are still shrouded in darkness. Okay, 1 second. Someone needs my help. In that case, I'll let Miss Taikonon here help you verify them. Before then, we need a way to break through the barrier of collapsed particle clouds. Isn't that why we met in the Tier 10 sector? Look on the bright side. I'm still waiting for you to send us into space. Hey, we'll make promises I can't keep. Precisely because sending you to space is my job. Come on, dream a little. After all, an explorer needs both a vivid imagination and unflagging determination. Isn't that right, Hubble? Tier 10 sector. I'm back. She looks into the cosmos. Hubble raises a trembling hand and touches the window, feeling the sensation of the contact rising up through her hand. You're no longer just a small bit of space, but an entire simulated universe. If I could, As Hubble moved herself in her memories, a pail of cool hand suddenly grazed across her back. Fresnel! That was cold. Here, this is anti-cosmic radiation cream developed by Shale and V. After all, the sector is a perfect simulation of space. You lay it on thing to keep yourself safe. Don't wax sentimental to the point where you forget to protect yourself. Huh, you're right. Chances like this is hard to come by. I need to cheer myself up. Her back is exposed? Doesn't look like it. Still, it's not like I don't understand how you feel. It's hard not to get lost in an expensive universe like this one. Having to find true dolls in a place like this. Well, at least a triple layer firewall we passed through, mentioning the sector was intact. The sector probably hasn't been affected by the entropy. Hopefully we're still safe. I'll stick to the plan and land on nearby Hubble, where there is a post-Neptunian observatory. The space station is linked to the admin center, the Jovian Ringworld, so we can learn their locations. Yup, at the very least, we'll be able to meet the sector's agents. That way, we'll be able to learn about the tropics in the Geoton sector, if any present. Would you look at that? Alert! Gathering of unidentified biological entities at 12 o'clock. Range 300. The sudden alert makes them both tense up. And it seems that information has found its way to her doorstep. Unidentified biological entities. Could they be in tropics? But the sector firewall is intact. It seems the worst case scenario that the professor expected came to pass. Fathoming this black hole is drawing us in, so pulling free of the gravity of the unknown would be a wise choice. Got it. Changing course to avoid the swarm of unknown biological entities. Hubble, try and contact the Hamia Observatory. The only audible sound in the comms is that of static. No good. The star's movements. There's something wrong with them. Hubble heads over to the control terminal and activates the spacecraft's optical telescope. It can't be more precise than our current equipment. We have to verify our landing point first. What's this? Hubble is rooted to the spot as she sees the information coming through the optical telescope. No. How? Lamia wasn't this color an hour ago. Unlike the other planets, Lamia has a day cycle of only 4 hours. We just happened to be looking at the other side earlier. Hubble picks up the communicator and tries to hail Lamia. This is OAS 1702, hailing Hamia Observatory. Still no response. We should be able to dock at the Bay Area. No matter what, we need to figure out what happened here. Fresnel punches the new set of coordinates into the control panel, and the spacecraft slowly flies into the observatory station. No agents on duty, and no other spacecraft. What's going on here? Fresnel, I have a bad feeling about this. You and me both. Let's see alert. OAS 1702 is now on automatic security mode. Let's head into the observatory and take a look, Hubble. Hubble and Fresnel enter the space station. As the air pressure of the boarding cofferdam equalizes with the outer atmosphere. The observatory is still running. At least the life support system still is. Fresnel, I'm picking up mobile contacts inside the observatory. But the values are getting look weird. They don't seem to be agents. Be careful. Hubble, look out! Fresnel activates the device, and both of them disappear, leaving their attacker looking around in confusion. Shh. Fresnel raised a finger to her lips, indicating that she should stay silent as she uses her portable optical camouflage device to conceal the two of them. Hubble nods, then gathers offerings in her hands. Now. Control output. Don't destroy the observatory. A golden beam fires from Hubble's fingertip and pierces the attacker. Is that an entropic? It looks different from usual. Hubble frowns as she looks out at the twitching creature. It seems to be an entropic. Data indicates that it shares some commonalities with entropics. It doesn't match the entropics we're familiar with. We'll need to perform a more in-depth analysis. The intense battle seems to have drawn the attention of the surrounding creatures. But they just annihilated it. Rustling and squelching. Noises gradually resolve into clarity from all around them. Hubble and Fresnel frown as they warily eye their surroundings. An asteroid passes overhead, and the faint line of the sun almost completely blocks out. It's blocked out. Hubble trembles as she sees the alien creatures as they slowly exit the shadows. There's more of them. anymore. We're surrounded. Fresnel looks around herself. A horde of unknown biological entities is swarming out of the shadows, and even more are waiting behind them. Hubble, I'll clear a path. You go first. I can't. There's more and more of them. If I use too much power, I'll destroy the observatory. Jeez. The Fresnel's canonically strong. Take over. Take cover. Huh? Mama, let's back up. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Fire. That sounded loud. Several beam emitters open in the ceiling. Scorching rays fill the hallways and incinerate all the enemies. Enemy elimination complete. Is someone helping us? Thanks for the assist. Are you an agent from the observatory? What happened here? This is Home Observatory. The observatory was attacked. Proceed immediately to... His voice is intermittent. Is it a comms issue? Please follow directions. Please proceed to shelter. They're back. Hubble, let's do what the broadcast says. Okay, Mr. Broadcast, please show us the way. Understood. Current route. No enemy. Response. Please proceed immediately. File room. Hubble and Fresnel follow the broadcast instructions and evade the monster's pursuit till they arrive at the file room. On the way, they see signs of heavy fighting. Looks like traces of improvisation and a lot of destroyed instruments. But we haven't found any tracks of what belongs to agents. We're dealing with entropics here. Could it be that they're too late? Don't worry, the observatory agents have already left. Who's that? Hubble looks around the file room, but she doesn't see any signs of any agents. The noise comes from behind of Letrius, and the mound of the miscellaneous parts suddenly starts shaking. Exosuits? Fresnel pulls Hubble behind her and warily approaches the pile. Gravity causes the top of the junk pile to slide down to its sides. The collapsed pile is still for a while, and then a pair of luminescent green eyes appears in the gap between its constitutes? Constitute? What does that mean? Like arms? Component part of something. And you would be... I am an agent of the Homea Observatory, serial number NX-186. Welcome, welcome. Please identify yourselves. After the little agent finishes its spiel, it suddenly realizes that its current posture is not suitable for polite conversation. communication. Thus, he uses mechanical arms to extract its round body from the pile of junk. Whereupon it rolls down the pile to the ground. Pretty cute. Are you the one that guided us here? Affirmative. Please identify yourselves. I am Hubble. I once took part in the construction of the Juton sector, and this is Fresnel. Authenticating data. Authentication complete. Welcome back to the astronomy researcher Hubble. Welcome, Miss Fresnel. Fresnel notes that Becca is having trouble keeping his balance and scoops it up in her arms. Thank you. Thank you. Is there any way I can assist you? We're dolls from the Neuroclot sector. We're currently looking for a friend who's stranded throughout the Oasis. Keyword detected. Neuroclot sector. Searching. My database records activity by the members of the Neuroclot sector within the Juton sector. However, we do not visit Hamia. Currently, communications for Hamia Observatory are being disrupted, so I'm unable to contact other observation facilities. However, I can use your observation system to help you locate them. Thank goodness. At least you won't have to look for a needle in a haystack now. The exterior environment is fairly dangerous. Please follow me to Observatory's data center. Fresnel carefully cradles Belka in her arms while she and Hubble follows directions. I can see they're trying to let Belka execute, and I am falling for it. While she and Hubble follows directions, although they were prepared for something like this, seeing the destruction along the way is quite disturbing. What happened here? What are these monsters? 1 month ago, Hamia Observatory detected an irregular signal from the Kuiper belt. Then, a cometary fragment impacted Hamia. I don't see any signs of colliding with the base. Affirmative. The impact location was very far from the observatory. Apart from the few surveillance devices on the surface of Hamia, the base was not severely affected. However, one day, the region impacted by this fragment began to mutate. Hamia Observatory fell under attack. Currently, 55% of the observatory has been destroyed. The other agents from the observatory have withdrawn to Jupiter for safety. Comet? So these monsters came in a comet? Do you know what they are? The observatory has collected data samples on them. We lack sufficient samples. According to the administrator, they are entropics. Entropics. You have arrived at the data center. Belka activates the control terminal, and after entering the relevant data in, he begins looking for the 2 dolls who were lost in the Juton sector. The 2 members of the Neuroclot sector are... One is the elite Takonato, Suhan, and the other is the mission controller doll, Yuo. Search radar expands around the observatory in a circle, or stopping in a particular region of space. A moment later, the red icon indicating a positive contact shows up. We found them! That same one in Yuan's signal. Solar system... Saturn? Is that coming from someone near Titan? Is this like celestially accurate? Where they'll have to travel almost light years by some metric? Warning, the comet is off the Jupiter belt and is heading for the heart of the solar system. According to the existing data, the entropic's processing the ability to consume and assimilate other entities. Time is pressing, so Belka will plot a route for you. What about you, Belka? You said other friends have already evacuated. Does that mean you're in great danger if you're here bound all by yourself? My motive systems have malfunctioned. I do not want to become a burden to my comrades. I successfully ensured the withdrawal of my colleagues. Currently, I am protecting the data that remains. So, you volunteered to stay behind to protect the data? Belka's monitor face flickers. Both arms continue typing on the control terminal. Affirmative. The research data has been evacuated. But many colleagues were unable to do so and have perished. The data is saved in the core data terminal. I believe the deceased colleagues will not be able to reset without this data. Well, that is correct. After a final keystroke, Belka raises its ruined body and hands over its data terminal. I am the only active agent in the base. As such, my job is to protect the data until someone takes over from me. And this is your friend's data? Hubble accepts the terminal. Belka hands her. I hope you'll take this data and leave home the observatory. When you bring it to Jupiter, my friends will be able to be reset. 244 of my friends died aboard the Omni Observatory. Oh my god. This terminal contains data of 244 people. So, this is the weight of its digital life. I can't believe it's so light. Radio static over the communications frequently interrupts our conversation. The signal voices over the sector. Internet is intermittent, but they can still make some things out even if the voices aren't clear. Attention to all agents in the Juton sector. We will intercept them at Pan Base. I thank all the agents of the Juton sector for your sacrifice. The comet is approaching the Saturnian system. Agents are fighting to defend their homes. Looks like we don't have much of a choice then. Path computation complete. I will guide you back to your vessel. There are many entropic entities near the space docks, and the outside environment is hazardous. Please be careful. Aren't you coming with us, Belka? I mean, they said they want to stay behind. I cannot get in your way. Oh, I cannot move easily, and will only get in your way during battle. Belka jumps down from the data entry console and props itself up with her mechanical arms. This is about to wobble away. Fresnel picks it up. Oh. Hang on, right now. Highly irregular. Highly irregular. Belka wobbles on Fresnel's shoulder and then uses one of her floating limbs to support itself. Adorable. I have a friend anyway in my sea, and someone cosplayed as Ubi, I think her name is. And they did the Lolly Requiem dance. Sounds so funny. I need to answer something. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be only a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. That should resolve that. That'll do. Come with us to Titan. After that, we'll bring you and your friends back to Jupiter. How come dubious? Invading movement. How come dubious? The spaceship needs to be guided by the stars and we need your help, too. Only the streetlights can light the way ahead. Belka's face monitor flashes briefly, and then it zones X's arm so it can ride more easily on Fresnel's shoulder. Order received. Commencing assistance. Thank you, Miss Fresnel. Thank you, Miss Hubble. Ah, it was nothing. We'll be counting on you to guide us then, Belka. Let's go, Hubble. Communication status normal. Propellant supply adequate. Engine warm complete. Projected touchdown. Location is Geoton Sector's Titan base. Takeoff in 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, 1702. Commencing ignition. That was a relief. Good thing you was draw off the entropics with distraction fire. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to break through the horde surrounding the spacecraft. Helping you is my duty. The control systems of this vessel are familiar to me, so I can help you navigate. ETA is 6 hours. Use it for rest in the meantime. Brooks fine-tuning the spaceship's engines cut down, and the warm-up time increasing its top speed by quite a bit. The thing would still take so long to get here. Unfortunately, the high-speed interstellar vessels in the base were destroyed. They weren't thinking of ditching Kroak's spaceship, were they? That's fine. 8 hours is but a blink in the eyes of the universe. That's true. Who knows? You might get the chance to upgrade along the way. I hope we find Sigmund and Yuwong soon, as well as fulfill Belka's request. Affirmative. Adjusting course. Loading geotime navigational data. After Belka inputs the data, the surrounding region grows clearer. Bubba spaces out as she studies Omnia, which is they're slowly leaving behind them, when her attention is suddenly drawn to a small string of numbers. That's strange. What is these parameters? What's going on with them? The numbers indicating the planet's mass have been decreasing greatly from before. Stranger still, the mass still appears to be decreasing. It's true. Omnia's mass has decreased by at least 5%. So, Omnia's gotten lighter? Bubba looks worriedly at the endless void, at the distant moon, where the dolls they looked for are located. A mysterious disaster has descended upon the stars. An ominous darkness threatens to engulf the cosmos. The constellations dim and fade. The way ahead is uncertain. I wonder if Singwon and Yuwong are okay. be starting from our strongest.
VCPD7 スタンバイ。
私も仲間に入れてくださいよ。
俺に任せておけ。
ガラスレンズの調整完了。
Suddenly, this is probably good. Why are you sending a newspaper at me? I assume we can auto
ガラ
this.
スレンズの調
I think I might go to rest and do some voice exercises on mute for it.
整暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
これよりいいす
任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。任務達成。
これよりいいす
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。任務達成。スタンバイ OK。 暗闇を駆逐してあげる。ガラスレンズの調整。任務達成。 任務達成。
Why bulk though? So buy an item. Oh. Wait, wasn't there? Yeah, there's a challenge stage.
VCPD7 スタンバイ。
Can't imagine this is too difficult.
ライブの時間なの？
Also, what should I have named him? I have no idea. Because it's funny. Put it open up. So who can I have as the last person?
準備完了です。
Willa?
また出発ですか？
Oh, Rise. It's whatever. If I do choke or Rise, I could go for the meet me. These things don't look very threatening. Oh my
暗闇を
god.
駆逐してあげる。
Yeah, I think we're good for now. Something tells me we're fine for a little bit.
今日はどう？任務達成。ガラスレンズ。 暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
Oh, it's actually useful this time. Sort of. Wait, what is hypothermic wasting? Interesting. He's Bufflickman. Oh my. Yeah, I'm feeling these first levels are not gonna get that. Always got him.
暗闇を
I'll
駆
have
逐
to go
し
in
てあげ
manual
る。
eventually, but not right now. Oh, Persic! I know who's meant to be the last one. It's these two, Ametic and Persicaria. It's the last one.
ガラスレンズに。
Usually.
任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
At the moment, I don't really need to do that. I'll just skip to the end. The least fights possible. I don't need the strength.
これより人生の情報
任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。任務達成。
I really do just melt them. Trading area. Why am I doing this?
ガラスレンズの調整。
Oh yeah, piece of cake.
任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
I'll go for that one. I know there's like 30 or so fights. That's my metric for how far I'm in. In the Geoton sector near Saturn, aboard the Millennium Pegasus. Yep, data recovery for the Saturn system's going well. We finished recovering the data from the safer areas. As for Titan, the most dangerous of the Saturnian satellites, well, there's no need to worry. There won't be any problems as long as she's handling it. Her status, same as always. You can probably guess how she is now, right? There are times when I find myself hoping that she'll start worrying about her own safety. Someone? The door to the garage opens, and the air immediately fills with loud jazz music, occasionally intersped with the sound of metal striking metal. The green-haired doll follows the music to its source and the person he's looking for. This is the jazz? Oh my god, this is gonna loop. Arc reactor output is stable. There's 95% power left. That's sufficient charge for combat operations. Oxygen levels check. Propellant check. Thermal insulation suits check. Why does this look like a sticker? Maybe... Huh, well yeah. Dolls don't really need to check O2 levels. Just feel more proper this way, right? Oh, she did. The short-haired doll pounded a red-hot piece of metal while adjusting data on various terminals. As a lively song is mercilessly interrupted, the short-haired doll doesn't bother looking back. She already knows who the culprit is. You're wrong. You're just getting... I highly doubt that they were looping the same drum thing. Or maybe 10 times or so? Couldn't you at least wait for the song to finish? Someone, the administrator's looking for you. Her bodysuit has a nub that is very distracting. Oh, hi. Good morning. Zuanu? Is that how you say that? Xinhuan turns to the communicator and forces a smile onto her face, while Serpentine then hip. Oh my gosh, this is horrible for my dyslexia. Sir? Surreptitiously, I know the word means like carefree, but I just can't say it. Shifting her body to conceal the object she was working on. What the? The more I look at her, the more confused I get. It's been a while, Ting-hwan. What are you doing? Sneakily? Surreptitiously? Oh, is it like suspiciously? One sec. I also want to look up how to pronounce it, because my brain is struggling to read it.
Surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously. Oh, secretly. I was thinking more like... Okay, I was thinking it in a different way. An attempt to event or notice or attention. In a way that attempts to avoid notice or attention. I was thinking like naturally. But, oh well. Not that close. I was borrowing the workshop for a bit? You don't mind, right? Oh yeah, you're just in time. You seem a little down right now. And as it happens, I've got something to show you that should perk you right up. Ta-da! It's a monomolecular vibro blade I just made. It's not too stable right now, but once it's perfected, you can mass produce it and even stick it on my exo armor. What do you think? That sounds like a lightsaber or something. Ting-hwan, you'll be heading down to Titan in 15 minutes to perform a data recovery. The data there is extremely important. Not only does it cover planetary Genesis experimental data, but information regarding various technologies linked to interstellar exploration. Therefore, you must make sure you recover all of it. This is what, the 20th time you said all that? You're tired of it? She is way sassier than I imagined her being. This is only the 7th time. Also, you missed the point. There's an entropic encroachment on the outskirts of Titan, and most of the agents in the area, the base have already been evacuated, which means there won't be anyone to meet you down there. You'll be alone during the mission, which is why you need to be more careful. Relax, I finished checking my exo. Besides, how many times have I gone on solo missions anyway? Do you not trust me or something? That much is true. Why does he look so scary? He has his shadows under his eyes. But the situation is more dangerous than ever before. One mistake, and you won't even have the chance to be reset. Remember what happened under Palmia? I can't take it anymore. Zanu, shut him up already. I'm beginning to suspect he's doing all this to get me back for not playing his favorite song just now. Seeing the two of you like this actually puts me at ease. The agent within the image smiles as she watches the two veteran buddies bantering with each other. Ting-hwan, were you working on overhauling your space exo armor just now? Right? What's the progress like? I can't keep anything from you after all. I asked the engineers to help boost the output of the Hellbore cannon. Once the battle starts, you'll be able to see me firing at maximum power. Is that what a passive is? For this, you're only garrisoned the Titan Observatory. And this time, you'll be in your element. I'm looking forward to your performance. Relax. I'm the Takunan of the Yutan plan. I'll make sure I bring back all that data in the base. There are still lots of uncertain elements in the Titan base. For safety's sake, the Millennium Pegasus will not be landing directly on Titan. The entropic encroachment is spreading very rapidly. Cover all the data before it reaches the observatory. The Pegasus will pick you up in orbit. According to our calculations, recovering all the data should take about 4 hours, right? Correct. You need to hurry and get it done before Pond Cellar's engine fully ignites. I reviewed the footage of the Entropic encroachment on Lamia. There is no way to keep all the data saved without a fight. After modification, the Octo is now far quicker than the Entropics. You could bypass them with sheer speed. The Entropic hordes have already landed on Titan. We're picking up large amounts of them in the southern polar region. I will note, I did just get hiccups, and if you hear me pause a little more than normal, that's what it is. The North Pole region seems free of entropics for now. There are still some small sand dunes that could be used as cover. In that case, we'll break through from the north. They're practically finishing each other's sentences. Then again, I expected nothing less from a pair of veterans who've completed several hundred space missions together. Several hundred. Still, bear in mind that the gaseous makeup and the atmosphere pressure of Titan is nothing like that of Earth. Watch out for the methane ice caps, yeah? Relax. I trained for space operations on Titan. I know the place like the back of my hand. Someone picks up her helmet and smiles. The data on Titan is of vital importance in the future of mankind and Earth as a whole. I know that better than anyone. So relax and leave it to me. Compared to that, you'll have to manage data recovery for the entire Saturnian system. So feel free to pay attention to the other Saturnian satellites while you're mentioning the big picture. As a pilot, I'll make sure I complete your mission. As for you, your mission is keeping an eye on everything and making sure we'll all make it back safely. Right? Yeah, it's about time. Yuang smiles and nods. Singwon raises her hand, and Yuang bumps his fist against hers. Double check your exo's comm gear. You'll be heading out in 10 minutes. I've been waiting forever for you to say that. Singwon rubs her hand with glee and springs off the wall to launch herself toward the exo, while scooping up the hot box of nutrition bars Biden passing. She grabs a handrail of her exo as she nears it and nearly assaults herself in the gigantic steel god of war in one swift motion. In the moment she straps herself in, Yuang's face appears in the communications window in front of her. How does it feel? Pretty good. Arms are fine. At the very least, I'm not seeing any distortion in the field of view. Your hair looks kind of green though. That's my normal hair color. Right. Also, there's this. I just realized I forgot to pull up chat, so I can read it easier. It's a cute picture indeed. Sing-along waves the nutrient bar she's holding. Is that mine? Hey! I gotta keep my energy levels up during the mission, right? So I swiped it. I'll pay you back later. Yeah, let's try one of... It's bitter coffee flavored? I swapped to that flavor because I knew you'd swipe it. This is way too bitter. Is this how you treat yourself? All food needs to do is provide you with energy and functionality. Well, you should be nice to your taste buds. I'll buy you lunch when I get back. We'll talk about that when you do. In any case, it's time. Return to Triumph. Blow her to Chewtown. Simon looks at her partner's image on the screen and smiles proudly. Yes, return to Triumph, blow her to Chewtown. The reactor begins its startup sequence, and the engine emits a low roar. Inside the cockpit, instrument dials and various readouts spring to life as you receive power. The first exo-armor has arrived at the launch deck. Linear catapult voltage raised from 210 volts to 550 volts. Securing cables disconnected. Launch preparations complete. The launch sequence transfers to pilot control. Right. Reflect checklist complete. All readings normal. 4 beeps. A mini robot suddenly appears near the exo-armor. Its round body is a little unbalanced, but it does its best to reach out and pat someone's shoulder. Hey! Yuzhong! You move fast! I don't think I have a beeping sound effect that isn't annoying. In that case, I'll let you handle targeting assistance. We're heading out now. Taikonaut Senghun! Launching! Ooh. Nice shot. The exo hurdles off the deck. A bright, shining star in the darkness of deep space. At the outskirts of Titan's atmosphere. Warning! High energy reaction detected at target location. Suspected and triple core present. The Senghun approaches. Titan, the ravaged planet, fills your line of sight. The planet's surface is crisscrossed with many dark purple scars. Looks like things are worse than I expected. Seems like the nearby asteroids have been affected too. To say that breaking through their blockade at all will be hard is an understatement. Ah, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Yixing? I can't say that fast. We're a planetary ring in this region. We'll stop the entropy from spreading. I'll change modes and enter the atmosphere here before readjusting my final landing point. It's going to be a bumpy ride, so don't get thrown off. Qinglong guns her exo's engines and speeds towards a thin spot in the entropic core. The entropic soon discover this intruder and flock to the exo's location, trying to intercept Qinglong. You guys are as clingy as cheap sticky tape. Scotch tape. An abnormally huge entropic suddenly appears before Qinglong. It flails its tentacles madly as it tips close toward the exo. Scream. Looking down on me, are ya? I'll have you know that I'm really agile. Senghun banks to one side and dodges the tentacle stabbing at her. Then, she fires up her weapon systems, and the 4 gun barrels on her side rain a hail of bullets down on the entropic. The entropic instantly stops moving as the shots pierce his vitals. However, the entropics behind it don't seem deterred by its fate as it continues swarming Qinglong with wild abandon. Halfway through her high-speed flight, Qinglong suddenly slams on the brakes, and the exo whirls into a sudden turn. Massive cannon rails extend from the exo's arms, and operants gather between them with the sizzling sound of electrical arcs. There's a long line of people and monsters who are chasing me, and they're all in hell. I don't know how many there are down there, but you can join the club. Yeah, number 1542. Hellbore cannon, fire! She is just like her. The high energy beam spews forth and instantly reduces the horde of entropics in its path to glowing ash. A burning smoke floats in place, lingering due to a lack of wind to disperse it. I should have Sano to turn up the power a little more when I get back. I'm gonna leave space trash behind and pollute the environment. Right, we're almost in position. Commencing descent sequence. Deploying optical guides. beginning descent towards Titan's North Pole. High intensity output alert? Oh no. Intremsizing shells fly through the smoke, heading straight for the island crater. Sing-Won desperately jumps to the side, gritting her teeth and preparing to take aim. A ray of dazzling light destroys the incoming shells, which instantly explode. The close-range shot wave washes over the Exo and buffets her inside her piloting cradle. Sing-Won, you okay? I assume it's Yuwon. Exo's fine. All systems normal. Thanks, Yuwon. Don't just focus on the procedure during a planetary descent. Or don't just focus on the procedure during the planetary descent. Make sure you stay alert at all times. I reminded you this before during training. I might not be able to save you next time. I won't make the same mistake twice. Sing-Won effortlessly steals her Exo, with the shellfire streaking toward her from the distance. Halbor cannon, fire! Neat sound. The distant tropic is destroyed, and there are no more purple shapes in sight. Okay. I can descend with peace now. We have 3 hours until we initiate Pan's part of the plan. You need to pick up the pace. Make every moment count. The Millennium Pegasus will remain in orbit to pick you up. At the very least, we can use the Centurion rings as cover to avoid the entropics. Roger that. Sing-Won's landing point is some distance from the base. Fortunately, her piloting skills are top-notch, and she manages to adjust her heading in time. An excited smile blooms across Sing-Won's face as she touches down, and she finally feels the weight of the gravity again. My heart might look to the stars, but my soul always belongs on terra firma. Verifying visitor ID, now authenticating signature. Sing-Won stands up straight, allowing the system to scan her body. Identification verification complete. Jingchuan Sector, Senior Takonaut Sing-Won. Welcome to Jutan Sector's Titan Base. There's a tall rumble, and the main door opens. Beyond is a somewhat messy, yet intimately familiar base. These marks are... Sing-Won reaches out and gently touches an ominous-looking scorch mark on the wall. Everyone, hold on tight. Make sure you don't get flung off. Commencing engine test. Excitement, excitement. Overload risk present. Apprehension, apprehension. And we're gonna use this live test to see where the problems are. Hold on tight. Ignition! Oh my god. As the engines reach their full power, Sing-Won's Exo does not take off normally, but instead begins rapidly jerking around in random directions. Warning! Overload! Busy! 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 Caution! Base! Base! Loud screaming that I don't want to imitate. I didn't think this trick would in here. Guess I'd better get rid of this little skeleton in the closet. I'm downloading the data. After traveling down a long corridor, she arrives at the command hall. In its center is a spacesuit that is identical to Sing-Won's. On the ground beside the spacesuit is an embossed plaque that reads, Senior Takono, Sengon. Sengon! Surprise! Surprise! Huh? What's the meaning of this? Congratulations, Sengon. This is a trophy. In the future, I'm the real Titan. Sengon looks at the empty command hall, at the scattered documents and the buried instrumentation. No matter how she looks, she can't find those familiar little guys. Yep, they made it out safely. They need to recover all the research data for the sake of the effort they put on to all of this. You won't. Do you read me? Signal's good so far. Start by finding the hardware's access key. All the data in the base has been heavily encrypted, and in addition to the digital cipher, you'll need an external decryption dongle. Regions 2. The massive amount of data you're accessing will also be on that piece of hardware. Roger. Nishon, help me find it. Nishon pans across the entire hall, and after a brief scan, a flashing red dot appears in a terminal 3D map. Found it. It's in B2 of the base, inside the Copernicus lab of the Libby Data Center. Everything stored there is critical classified information, which means the hardening down there is better luck than up there. Looks like we're in luck. Yeah, we won't have to worry about the dongle being damaged. After quickly confirming the route, Singhuan hovers over to her objective. Apart from hydrants too, we need to cover the schematics for stellar engines as well. Stellar engines? Man, that takes me back. The first time I heard of them, I couldn't believe they could exist. This is a heavy fusion technique that converts rocks into energy. They're meant to propel truly massive objects. Don't sell it short. The technology was intended to move entire planets. How did you guys even come up with something that outrageous? It came from a short story written by a human. It's worth a read. But that's not important then, right now. In any case, they managed to realize the technology even if only in the Saturnian system on the cloud server. I thought of Deep Rock Galactic. Maybe the rocks into energy. I can't take it seriously now. And the Pan's stellar engine will again in 3 hours or so. Honestly, it really is hard to imagine. Well, Titan is testing ground for the stellar engines. And not only does it have the biggest one of the lot, all the others were made here. So if you can, please recover a backup copy of the data. I'm definitely gonna bring back such a significant document. As she draws closer to her destination, Singhuan slows down. I'm at the Copernicus lab. Copernicus lab? Whenever I came up to the cipher key, must have been a big fan of pie? Just entering it took a full minute. Was that the code? Well, scientific secrets need to be carefully protected. Did you manage to successfully enter? No, hang on. I think I ran into a bit of a problem. I'm hanging up. Talk to you later. Inside the Juton Sector's data center. Ooh. Are these what the agents look like? the default agents. If I talk into a cup, does it replicate his mask properly? And the data from S/2003 G23 and S/2016 J4 observation bases have been recovered. It's been successfully entered into the main server. The Eternal Rose has been finished its data retrieval mission and is prepared to head back. Roger then. Whoa. This thing looks cool. It reminds me of, what's that called? Webley? I think it's Webley or Weebly. The portal, I guess the antagonist. That little ball guy. Itaki Mitsuduchi and the Apollo 1969 are also on the way back. Geoton sector data collection is 65% complete, and the backups are 25% complete. Looks like we've fallen behind. Saturn is the most vital and the most dangerous region. Only you and Singwon can run the blockade of entropics and recover the data. Things going well in Singwon's end? We ran into small problems, but we should be able to deal with them soon. Data retrieval in the Sidurian system is 63% complete. Things should start looking up once we upload the Titan space data. We don't have much time left. Xiano's eyes do not leave the big screen in front of him. That screen is simulating a comet's projected path. Upon enlarging the satellite imagery of the comet, the densely packed scars of interpretation send a chill down her spine. The latest calculations are in. According to the data collected from the comet, when it's in the Uranian system, the comet will enter Saturn's orbit in 5 hours' time. I reached the same results as you. What about the heavy exo-armor corps in the Ringworld garrison? They're currently preparing themselves. They aren't all gathered yet. The Intrepid Comet isn't going to wait for us. It's time to proceed with the interception plan. You all, is Pan ready? The stellar engine tests we are complete. Just give us the order, and we'll commence planetary ignition. Although, once we start, we won't be able to change Pan's direction again. I just checked, and picked up a high-energy operant reaction from the main Entropic Comet. The Entropic's leader is coming. If she reaches Jovian orbit, the Jovian ring world and the Admin Center will be completely exposed to them. The ring world is our home, at the core of Jutan. We must stop her in the Saturnian system. We cannot allow her to threaten the ring world. Understood. In half an hour's time, I'll activate Pan's stellar engine and move on the Pan's tested course. If it is successful, we can intercept the comet that way. Pan does not have much mass. Even if it does impact, it will not completely destroy the comet, but slow the Entropics down. Attention, all combat personnel, accelerate combat preparations. By the light of the stars, victory shall be Jutan's.
より広大な世界を探索しよう。より広大な世界を探索しよう。重力があるのも結構楽しいね。
Wait, is this? Okay, there's no story. I, in this case, will be right back. Because I need to keep refilling my water and tending to my throat. I'll see you in a minute.
より広大な世界を探索しよう。これがスペーストラベラーのパワーだ。より広大な世界を探索しよう。重力があるのも結構楽しいね。より広大な世界を探索しよう。やっぱりダメだ。より広大な世界を探索しよう。これがスペーストラベラーのパワーだ。より広大な世界を探索しよう。重力があるのも結構楽しいね。より広大な世界を探索しよう。溶岩キャノンの威力を味わえ。これがスペーストラベラーのパワーだ。重力があるのも結構楽しいね。
Okay. Okay, now for a fight.
ライブの時間なの？
I'm gonna need Jesse at some point.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
Amius.
これより人生の調合を。
スレンズの調整完了。任務達成。
これより人
I
生
think
の
they
称
can
号
use the options for the most part.
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
Feeling these shouldn't be too bad. Seeing these first
任
fights
務
are
達
done.
成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
たわいないものです。これより人生の
任務達成。
I'm concerned about the Jessie pick. The main thing is she'd be here for countering them. The boss we'll run into? Alternatively, I have my own field.
これより人生の称号
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
これより人生の称号
任務達成。
I might swap Fresnel to full crit.
出発です。
氷のように溶けていくのか。
みんな我に任せて。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
She's firing way too fast for me to actually use haste. I assumed I need haste for single target.
Around the same. あなたの見立て通り、もう準備はできてるよ。
I think I'll swap it a crit for now. Okay,
スタンバイオッケ
should be a lot
ー。ミッ
better.
ションスタート。
これより人生の称号
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。出発です。任務達成。
I don't think this one had a challenging mode. I thought it did for some reason. I'll just have it going on now. Thing is, I don't really have anything to
こ
do
れよ
this time.
り人生
I
の称
feel
号
like water.
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
Well, I guess I'll just meet up and do more voice relaxing
出発です。
and voice exercises. In the meantime, on this auto plays.
任務
I'll
達
be
成。
back in a minute.
出発です。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。スタンバイオッケー。任務達成。
これより人生の
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。任務達成。出発です。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
これより人生の
任務達成。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。ガラスレンズの調整。
Ready? Anytime there's a stage without a challenge mode, I think just get up, take a lap around the house to get the blood flowing. And also just talking, I guess. Well, I guess next time when there's a stage like this, I'll just clean my teeth, I
ガラ
guess.
スレンズの挑戦暗闇を駆逐してあげる任務達成
Oh my god. This one's gonna take so long to auto. Jutian Sector, Titan Base. Sangwon hangs up. She's entering a password with one hand, while the other hand holds a operant laser pistol. She presses her ear to the security door and quiets her heart as she tries to listen for movement. Quiets her heart. She's a doll. I sense it too, Liu Jing. Have the Entropics infiltrated the base already? There seems to be a rustling inside the room. It ceases the moment he begins to enter the passcode. The last three digits are 923. 79323. I don't know enough pie to do this part of pie. Navy Minotaur slides us out. Someone immediately executes a combat move with her suit. Take note. Fire. Hail of bullets fill the air, following in the wake of Xinhuan's movements. However, there are too many machines around her, and the target ceases fire the moment she draws close to the equipment. Xinhuan seizes on this opportunity, then jumps up like a lightning bolt, smoothly pointing her gun between the two luminous eyes she sees in the dark. Xinhuan? Those things were shooting at her? A group of research mini agents poke their heads out from behind a machine gun. After briefly scanning her, they exclaim in incredulous excitement. Xinguan's eyes go wide as she sees a familiar figure before her. Also, jurisdiction. How many chapters are there? Why are you guys still here? Love, science, protect data. Love, science, protect data. It seems the mini robots have switched their vocalizer modules to power saving mode to extend their operational lifespan, which makes their dialogue clipped and sharp. Yuang said that most of the agents evacuated already. Did you say to protect the research data? Left. Data in danger. Protect data. Our mission. Xinguan bends down and pats the mini robot's heads. Okay, I'll probably do 2 chapters then. Bends down and pats the mini robot's heads. You both done well. Where's T101? T101. T552. W17. S902. Open. Aww. S881. S991. Ight. Protecting data. Yeah, same. Backups on upload terminal. Awaiting reset. I'll be back. I was not ready to do that one. Someone reaches out and hugs the mini robot tightly. Thank you. It must have been hard on you. Duton Sector Takonot Zimon has arrived at the Titan base to recover the research materials. Visitor IT confirmed. Verifying signature. Verification complete. The data interface port springs out of the agent, which connects directly to the base's data terminal. All the instruments in the data center instantly light up again as they regain power. With its guidance, Simon finds agents tune plugs into it. Passcode authentication is a success, and the data begins downloading automatically. Save the science! Save the sector! Save the science! Save the sector! The mini-robot seemed to relax a little as they watched the download begin and start running in circles around Xinhuang. Seriously, you guys. There's a loud crash. Oh, chapter 4 is long. And the base shakes violently. A shrill alarm fills the corridors. What's going on? Simon turns and looks outside a nearby window. The cloudy gray skies from dyed a dark purple, and the entropics fell from the heavens like a flood. Yes, what's going on? Zhuton Sector, aboard the Millennium Pegasus. Number 4, stellar engine for Pan is fully charged. All engines are ready and will ignite in 20 minutes, as planned. Roger then. Yuan closedly studies the screen in front of him. Suddenly, a small change draws his attention. Hold it. Bring up the records of the entropic comet's trajectory. Evaluate the angle of the turn just now. Calculations complete. Deviation in cometary trajectory detected. Computing deviation. Yuan enlarges the sector, a section of the image showing the deviation in the comet's course, and studies the relevant data. What the entropic comet's Saturn system entry vectors deviated from the projected path? Was there a miscalculation or... Yuan's fingers fly over the keyboard as he punches in new values, but the result still shows a deviation has taken place. There were no mistakes in the prediction process earlier. Could it be... Is it changed in Saturn's gravity? I thought of it so ridiculous that Yuan shakes his head to banish the disastrous image that comes to mind. In any case, I need to calculate the magnitude of the deviation. He looks at this shifting numeral on the screen. Yuan's face turns pale. Yuan, what's happening? The comet's trajectory has shifted, going by its current course. The comet won't go anywhere near Pan. How far has it deviated? I just sent you the data. Even if we run all the stellar engines at overcap power, you can't possibly catch up. Deviation has gone beyond the scope of any of our contingencies. Swanu, the interception plan is a bust. We need a new plan. Understood. Extrapolate the new course. Where does it end up? One moment, please. The program repeatedly verifies and authenticates the results, and a new orbital diagram suddenly appears. The new course. Why, here of all places. Zwana, the Entropic Comet's target is Titan. I can't. Is this Oasis defense? I think it is. Muffled Oasis defense. Ting, help the research agents download the data to Legends 2. I'm going to stop these guys outside the base. Sang-Hwan rushes out of the base and quickly slips into Lexi. She boosts it into midair. An high-energy electron beam fires from her X's main gun, striking the Entropic Horde dead center. Oi! Over here, Entropic freaks! The Entropics that were originally moving to the observation base are distracted by Sang-Hwan's shots, charged towards her instead. Judging by the number of these Entropics, is Titan gonna be lost? Sang-Hwan steers her X of the enemy's shell fire in midair, and turns to fire on the Entropics with her rifle. Eat this! Her shots at several individuals within the horde. The rest are intimidated by her firepower, and the Entropic's pursuit visibly slows down. A calm request from Yuang? Now of all times. Yuang! What's going on? Sang-Hwan, there's been a change of plans. If you know what the number of Entropics I'm facing, and I was just about to tell you that the great number 1 A stock on of Geoton sector might need a little assistance. The Entropic grabs the X's right arm, and Sang-Hwan struggles to break free. We are planning to use stellar engines to intercept the Entropic comet with Pan, but there's been a change in the comet's trajectory. Damn tentacle, so damn tight. What was that about a stupid comet again? The comet is heading toward Titan now. Titan? How much of a deviation from its original course? The Rimworld's helping to analyze it. This might as well be a shift in Saturn's gravity. A gravity shift? This allude Thin novel or something? Never mind. That's what you're saying. Is this the Pan interception plan is a bust, right? Yes, and you also need to leave ASAP. Once the comet draws near, the Entropics on its surface will land on Titan and set up hives on its surface. The entire base will be anthropized. So Titan base is gonna end up like Omnia, a barren wasteland. That seems likely. Sang-Hwan forcibly breaks the control stick and her X's arm manages to pry the tentacle out briefly, giving her a bit of space to move. Then, she whips a beam saber out of a forearm charging bay. I'm not the only one here. There are still some agents left too. More importantly, we can't copy all the data in such a short time. Agents. I get it now. Yuang, what's the plan? I'll bring the Millennium Pegasus in to recover you and the remaining agents, and then we'll all leave together. As for the data, get as much as you can. You know how important the tight data is. We may need to discard some things if we have to. There's a crater near base entrance number 2. The Entropics will have a hard time spawning you if you enter the base through here. Alright, make sure you avoid the Entropics when you're withdrawing. Someone maxed out her throttle and flies into the base. She burst into the lab without even taking off her helmet. Singwan, welcome back. Download progress at 10%. Now downloading Saturn Lifeform Studies. You guys have done great, and I need you to evacuate ASAP. Singwan's stern tone quiets the agents down immediately. The Entropic Comet has changed course, and a huge number of Entropics will be making tidefall soon. You need to evacuate right now. Data. I'll stay here with the data. On hearing Zingwan's calm answer, the agents begin to hesitate. Staying. Defending base. Guys, listen. Things are gonna get dangerous. Real soon. You have to get out. Your safety is the most important thing right now. Trust me, I'm a senior Tagonet. There'll be a ship to pick you up at the hangar and the elevator. Make sure you bring the important equipment from the base. Listen to everything that the green-haired doll says. I'll be right after you. Returning in triumph. Glory to Jutan. After the mini-robot speaks, all the mini-robots turn to Singwon and begin chanting the slogan. Return in triumph. Glory to Jutan. Yeah? Return in triumph. Glory to Jutan. Singwon gets back to her exo, and the beams from her Hellbar cannon carve a crimson road through the entropics for the mini-robots. Titan, hangar elevator. What am I looking at? I have no idea what that is. Oh, is it a thruster? Oh, it's a gigantic ship. There's other spaceships you reference. The Millennium Pegasus makes a steady descent. Yuan looks around and verifies the number of agents, but he doesn't see the most important person. Where's Singwon? Looks like the bottom of a space wagon. I agree. Data, defending base. I knew something was fishy. You agreed so readily. You won't. Have those kids left yet? What the hell are you doing, Singwon? I told you to leave with the agents. The download is at 60%. We still have time. There's no time to go yet. These guys have held out so long for that data. We can't give up that easily. And besides, Singwon looks at the worried-looking agents behind Yuan and shakes her head silently. The look in her eyes was even more determined. There's nothing you want. Just tell me how long I need to hold on. Singwon, the high-order entropic Azoi, Hubble, is on the entropic comet. I know that. The comet will reach Saturn. Titan L1 point in 20 minutes, and then it will cease movement. So you're saying the comet will enter orbit for a while? Yes, unlike a brief flyby, the comet's entropics have enough time to make tidefall, and the observation base is going to end up in tropospheres. I can still fight. But how exactly are you going to fight? There'll be so many entropics out there. And if each of them splits just one mouthful of liquid entropy away, they'll drown you. And besides, you saw the data from Hamia. Just her opera levels alone, over 10 times those of your exo. I know that. Singhorn, you're not backed up. If you get infected by the entropy now, we won't be able to reset you. My mission is to recover the data and ensure the agents can evacuate, not to throw my life away. Relax, partner. I promise I'll survive and bring the data back. I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dork, Liu Xing. Since when could you understand Liu Xing? Honestly. The purple tide of a tropic slowly advances on Liu Xing. The terrifying howls and a chill down their spine. I won't let you take a single step closer to this place.
私も仲間に入れてくださいよ。教授、ご命令を。準備完了です。
I got hiccups again.
みんなも頑張ってたし、私も頑張らないと。
Okay, come to me and try to let my voice recover.
ガラスレンズの調整完了。暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
これより人生の兆候。
任務達成。
これより人生の兆候。
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。
ミッションスタート。
I really got hiccups soon.
任務達成。出発しましょう。
タート。
任務達成。
これより人生の長
暗闇を駆逐してあげる。任務達成。
Okay, now for an actual fight.
陣羅をお使いいたします。これより人生の調合を。
みんなも頑張ってたし、私も。
Oh, I don't have them. I need the correct spirit. Man, these hiccups are super annoying.
ミッションスタート。
This one is hard to get them wrong. Because I forgot to run the spirit of the path.
レンズの調整完了。
Fresnel? Who is it? I mean, I don't do anything.
Fresnel.
Why is there an S in her name then?
Fresnel.
Well, the more you know. I'm actually curious now how the VA says it.
これより人生の情報
I'm getting her introduction herself.
光は決して遮られはしない。みんなも頑張ってたし。作戦完了だね。42ラボ出身工学領域のエキスパートフレネルよ。
What?
フレネルよ。フレネルよ。
Is that her name?
工学領域のエキスパートフレネルよ。
Oh my gosh. I'm getting dropped by hiccups. What is?
光は決して遮られはしない。
I think hers is more far off than mine.
フレネルよ。
ミッションスタート。
He's a tongue twister. This is very loud here. Why are they getting worse? If this keeps up, I might actually have to stop because I can't. It's like suppressing them. It feels like there's bubbles in my throat.
ガラスレンズの調整完了。ミッション達成。
my god.
ミッションスタート。
Okay, where is this kindness about? Also, I don't know Zenchen. This is empty Oasis.
精脈よ、天道気をつけろ。ラッキリュウだ。作戦完了だね。勝ってもいい気にならないようにしないと。
Wait, what did she get? Ugh. Yeah, I think I don't know if I can do all this when I have hiccups this badly. I'll go a little bit more, but if it just keeps being this annoying, then I will have to quit over chapter 2. I'll give it one story to recover itself. At the Baton... Lemmy, data center in the Titan base. Ting and her access stand with the goddess of war at the moon door, preventing anything from getting past her. Meanwhile... Meanwhile, the Entropics are slowly nibbling away at her open shields. Single, how's it going? Just finished up uploading the Titan Ice Kappa experiment logs. Yashing, deliver them to you. I'll take the last of my data on the personal terminal. No, you've done enough. If I'm not wrong, information regarding the ice caps is the last item on the list of intermediate priority data. You've done a good job. Now get out of there before the comet arrives. However, Singwon does not begin to withdraw as instructed by Yuho. Instead, he begins firing her Axis weapons once again. A hail of shots fill the air, and several Entropics who slip through thin spots in the upper shield are promptly reduced to ash. Sangon, what are you doing? See us downloading and withdraw right now! I can't take it seriously, Renan. I've already started downloading the last bit of data. If I stop now, it'll be all corrupted. But this is the lowest priority data. I told you already. You haven't been backed up yet. If you die now... I don't get it, you all. These guys set it to the lowest priority. After seeing them, the 8 agents behind you all, and the Millennium Pegasus, she breathed a sigh of relief. It's the backup data for all the agents in the Sanitarium system. Both the ones who just got on board the ship, and the ones who already died. What did you... Sang-Hong glances around inside the base, looking at several mini-robots that are lying on the ground. They have completely ceased functioning. Right, edit this data reservation priorities and assigned their own data the lowest priority. They did everything they could to protect the research data. They even used their own body's power supply units to generate one final barrier just to keep the data safe. You won't, I cannot, and I will not abandon them. So tell me what I should do now. You stupid little dorks. Yuan clenches his fist. Zhengwen, if you stay there... However, he has no choice but to hang his head in resignation after he sees his determination burning in Zhengwen's eyes through the communication window. Cut the base's life support systems and reroute their residential sector's offensive plan. Put everything except what is needed for data transfer into the defensive barrier. Will do, partner. Transfer the base's fire control permissions to me. Authentication code 528491. Huh? Wait, Yuan. I know there's no way I'm going to change your mind. So when you've got that look on your face, I'm not gonna bother. A million Pegasus will cover you and buy you time. You're gonna have a hard time maneuvering, and you still need to withdraw those research agents. I only have trouble moving. I'm not immobile. If we're going to have to take a risk, it's only natural that I should maximize your chances of success. Take care of the entropics that are right inside the base. I'll hold the main gate. Thanks, partner. Someone raises a fist and taps it to the column's projection with a cheerful smile. Yuan raises his own fist and lightly bumps in one's projection. Being your partner is really tiring, you know. I'll consider that high praise then. System connection complete. Now interfacing with all weapon systems in Titan base. Yuan carefully scrolls through the base facilities. The operant barrier integrity is only 70%, but it's slowly restoring after the rest of the base's operations were routed into it. The life support systems are offline. As for the remaining spaceships, they're pretty much all wrecked. The escape pods. Well, she did say she wouldn't be that reckless. Well, this is just in case. Yuan enters a string of commands into the column's interface, then hits the send key. Don't have many points of defense. Guns are much ammo for them, but this should be enough to buy her time. Yuan presses several buttons and panels, sprung open as the gun turrets hitting the base, deploy themselves. Deliver a storm of withering fire to the entropics approaching the base. Scores of entropics drown in a sea of lead, but the rest show no signs of stopping. These numbers exceed the amount of entropics we defeated on Titan before this. Wait, could it be? Yuan activates the base extraplanetary monitoring system. Countless chunks of debris have detached themselves in a comet and are flying towards Titan. The entropics in the comet are already making Titanfall. At this rate, the base won't last long. Zhengwen, how's your progress? Up to 73%. Yushuang's almost there. Pick it up. You know, I asked the other agents to lend a hand. You really are my partner after all. Your timing is perfect. More of these assholes. Yuan frowns as he hears the gunfire over the comms. We're barely holding on right now. Put it this way, maybe I should start up the escape pod first. A massive explosion shakes the base, and a series of urgent alarms fill the air in the response. Whoa, what just happened? Defensive barrier under attack by high energy weaponry. Defensive barrier under attack by high energy weaponry. Base barrier integrity at 56%. This isn't what an ordinary entropics of weapons is powerful. Could it be? On the view screen, a sinister comet has already entered orbit around Titan. Yu Wong turns up the magnification to maximum, and he can make out a person standing on the purple comet. Is this what that high-order entropic really looks like? Wait, what's he trying to do? The high-order entropic's body flashes, and right after that, several purple chunks of cometary debris rain down on Titan. Meteors. Are they... Open barrier to max power now. All point defense guns. Target and destroy those meteors. System. Even the combined power of the point defense guns can't stop the meteors' fall. The operand's barrier light dims on the consecutive impacts. Yet, the most terrifying part of the assault is not the meteors, or the hunters hidden among them. Millennium Pegasus, prepare for launch. All agents, prepare to withdraw now. Singwon and I will catch up with you. Okay, I might have to do this in 2 or 3 sessions. I'm realizing I am getting a little bit lightheaded. My blood pressure is low. I'm going to need to stop for now. Sorry. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you all tuned in. Sorry for being